Yo, 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 what it is, what it does, what it was, oh, whatever. It's Magnet, and it's about to be one of those moments. Yes, sir. You guys, another breakdown on a recent music video that we shot doing, I don't know, was this during the summer? Yeah, I think it was for this artist. We pitched him an idea. It was cool, it was tight. Yeah, man, I think it came out pretty cool, pretty dope. We had different elements that I try to add, creative styles and different things. And it's an edit that I put a lot of effects into. So don't get caught up in that. I'm really just gonna break down the framing, the lighting, and how I broke it down, how I thought about it, and bringing interest into the frames. I think it's really, really important how I use the framework, how I used Hollywood's way of lighting stuff in the subject and dynamic lighting on and so forth. So I'm just trying to continuously do this for you guys, for the up and coming people, needed some help, needed some breakdowns, just trying to help somebody who is a somebody that will be somebody. All right, boom, first frame, she walks in the door. Cool, zoom in, cool, this is the first shot. We lit this pretty flat, but we still have a lot of interest in this shot. So I have a big 4x4 frame, right side, my bad, on the right side, around here somewhere. And it's basically shooting that consistent light. You kind of see this background light hitting it, but you don't see my light. But see, I added door framed and practical in the back. And we have this little motivating light. We have also something shooting back here, because this light right here is not strong enough to cast this little edge light that you see here. And again, you see light, dark, light, dark. You see all the lines, textures. Yeah, man, this is basically how you do it. It's important for you to kind of try to fit your frames somewhere like this as we move forward. Say, for instance, you have this shot just on a flat wall. There's just nothing, it's just dull. Just adding these different, the stove and the trash can in her hand, and this, you see how the shadows from the light that we basically casting, that's causing these little patterns from the sun. It's a light, but but again, that just adds more character to the frame. Again, shooting into the triangle of the room. This is still upstage lighting. Again, the camera is not on the same side as my key light, so it's very important. So we have a light coming out here. It's very important to use curtains and drapes, whatever you want to call them, and these blinds. It helps you not blow out the windows. Is just very important, and this just casts a huge soft light into your subject. So that was the idea. We went to this, again, shooting into the triangle of the room. We have this island, we have these chairs in the bottom. Everything's going in one direction. So then again, just add elements to your shot, just make it interesting. Again, shooting the light at an angle, shooting her face, causing this little bit of light on her side. Again, so we have dark, light, and then dark. More interest. It's all about interest, guys. Different elements in your frame. Importance. In this shot, again, triangle of the room. You see a little bit of the light kind of leaking onto this wall right here. You see the blinds creating a little bit of the shutters from the blinds. She's opening the door. I don't like this electric panel, but hey, not everything's perfect. We put a little bit of negative feel on this side just to darken it up. Just get that. Then a soft wraparound. I think we're going with another 4x4 frame, or it might be an Intelitech. And yeah, man, so that's how we shot that. I'm just gonna do all the inside scenes first, and then we'll probably shut that out. All right, cool. So we didn't really have much options here. So this is more or less a flat frame. Why do I say that? It's too many white walls. Now, the only interesting element is the blinds, and she's right in front of it. We're shooting a little bit of light on the right side of her. You see how the light kind of falls off. Man, I'm getting my sides messed up. Okay, the light's to the left of her, then it falls off, and you see it gets darker to the right side of her face. And then we have the blind in the middle, triangle of the room. You can't really see it because it's basically just meshing in, because everything is consistent here. Added the bed frame. It's not a big deal, but quick flame, but I would consider this being more or less flat. Why I said flat, you can't really see the nuances in lighting. Everything kind of seems consistent all the way across. I mean, sometimes you have to do it in some lighting techniques, and then that's okay. That's not a bad thing to do, but if you're trying to be cinematic and dynamic with your frames, you gotta try to create some interest in these things. So this is not probably the best frame of this video. He had his personal assistant clearly opened the windows. That's why we have so much more sun coming out here. This is almost hot. We might say, I don't think it's clipping because it's really, really next to clipping, but you gotta watch those levels over here, as you can see. But let's go back. Sorry. Boom. But yeah, she opens the blinds, as you can tell. Boom, and she walks away. Yeah, but that's same frame as before, but just interest, guys. Interest. It's great to have the aperture with the gobo shooting right into those. Honestly, I would even do that. That's pure sun blinds. Time of day. Choose your time of day correctly. It helps out a lot. This is the framework. This is upstage lighting. So upstage meaning behind the subject. So the dominant light source is on the other side. So we have shadows just basically pointing towards the camera, which edges them out, gives me a little edge on him, she's almost silhouetted, but she's just slightly, you can still see the color of her. But again, so the light's coming towards us. You see that this little bit of interest on the table here of the sun hitting, interest coming onto the island. She has the books. Shout out to my set design people. They did a great job. The coffee, just adding more interest. Don't really care about these signs in on the left side of the frame, but let me check if this is blown out. It does look blown out. Sorry, I'm not always paying attention to that. That's my bad. I will do better. Is it blown out? No, man, we just made it. See? Yes, I did my thing. I did pay attention. I did not blow out my frames. Let's keep going. Boom. More effects of the music video. Cool. Framework once again. See a little bit of light leak. We see a little bit of shadows here on the island. I'm trying to see the light is on the topper side of his hand as it's coming across towards his arm. So the darker side of the subject is towards the camera. Again, I'm going to sell this thing like it's crazy. Framework all day. Dark to the camera, light away from the camera, light on the opposite side of the subject. Upstage lighting. A lot of people use downstage lighting. Downstage lighting is when you have the light on the same side as the camera. Upstage lighting is when it's on the opposite side of the camera. So if the line is here, if this is my line, the camera's here and the light's there. That's upstage. And then downstage is both of them are like right here on the line. Let's keep going. I'm on a Steadicam. So sun hitting us down. I think the sun's on the left. I need to get these parts right. Sun's on the right side, and we have a bounce on the left side, bringing back a little bit of gold back onto her. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much how we did it, man. All right, these scenes, we took an Aputure 600D. Shout out to them, sponsor me. We just shot it full blast, hard. Pause, straight to the subjects on the right side of their face, creating that shadow all across, hitting him. Now, I kind of made sure they weren't standing like right next to each other. Kind of this, what is that called again? County corner? What okay. Again, they were staggered. There you go. They were staggered, so a light can hit him and light can hit the other guy. I'm pointing and nobody can see me. Now, this thing that we did in the background with the girls in the silhouettes, we took that from Masego's video. I want a silhouette. That one, I don't know the song. Is it called Silhouette? I'm not sure. But yeah, again, we took a whole bunch of 300Ds, shined them right into the back of the, I think this is silk 4x6x6, just semi-gloss silk film. This is basically diffusion, and we shot it there. And then the girls did a dance, and it looked cool, man. It was a pretty dope idea. It came out really nice. Yo, see again, you see how this light is again creating interest. Now my background is pretty much just flat. It's not white, but it's not totally like one color. You still has a little bit of texture of, see this still a little bit of texture because you can see the wrinkles. That wasn't by accident. That was on purpose. But again, you see this hot sun hitting him. It's not blown out. It's perfect. And a little bit of return on the side because when I was going up close, the shadow became really way too hard, too crunchy. So I needed to lift it up a little bit more. So yeah, that's what we did. So a little bit of bounce, like a bounce board. 600D coming here, bounce right back, give me a little bit of soft light on the opposite side. Boom. That's like the sun sandwich. You know what we would call it. Sun sandwich. Yeah, man. VO School, check it out. It is She Bad by Prophet. And till next time, there'll be a next time. So see you next time. Holla back. Deuces. Yeah.